Hello and welcome back to Mod and Pop Thrift. My name's Tom and I am a full-time eBay reseller and a stay-at-home dad for 5 kids and yada yada. You get the point, you hear it every time. This is a see and say. I always thought it was a seek and say, but it's see and say. Anyway, seek and spell, maybe I'm getting it mixed up with that. Anyhow, I picked this up for $1.14 and it sold. Buyers all in at $25. So I think it's probably going to cost me $10, $11 to ship. So that's a pretty good quick flip. I'm talking fast because I'm pressed for time. I got to go pull like 4 or 5 more things. Today is New Year's Eve. No, today is New Year's Eve. I'm losing track of days. So let me get this stuff pulled. If you didn't know, anything that says Patagonia on it is going to do reasonably well. I found this for $1. Sold for $9, which was kind of aggressively underpricing it. And guess what? It sold. VHS tapes don't always bring good money, but they're almost always cheap. I found these for 50 cents a piece. The red triangle and the gray tops make these very, very early editions. CBS Fox VHS tapes. This is Star Wars, essentially 1 and 2, A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, 4 and 5, depending on how you look at it. But these are early releases and command decent money. I think they sold for $26, if I'm not wrong. 20 plus $5 shipping, so and tax, and so the buyer's all in at $26. I found those in October at the Spoon River Drive for 50 cents a piece at a sale, and they sold for $20. This is a Carhartt denim shirt. Should sell for quite a bit of money, but it was way more damaged. I don't even remember where I got it. I want to say maybe it was Goodwill, but I got it. I'm not used to finding damaged clothes. Our Goodwills are pretty good about vetting out damaged clothes. So anyway, this only sold for like $7 or $8 because I'll put up shots of the disclosure, like how badly it's damaged. And so it sold quick, not for much money, but I bought it. I should have vetted it better and left it. And that's why it didn't make money, is because I should never have bought it. Carhartt is almost always a good brand, and that'd be a $25 shirt if it wasn't totally eaten up. But I decided to list it anyway because I knew somebody would want it. Sunbeam, old Sunbeam appliances that have like this kind of plug-in. This is probably 50s, early 60s. Don't break it. These do really well. These specifically, these egg cookers, do super well if they're complete and reasonably clean. This one sold for, I want to say buyers all in at $60, and I paid $3 at Goodwill. It was on video, but a lot, when you find these, like these, your grandma probably had this, unless you're not as old as I am, then your great grandma might have had it. But these things sell for regularly between $40 and $100 depending on condition, but Sunbeam appliances from that mid-century era tend to do well. So I don't skip looking up vintage kitchen appliances, like those kind of small appliances that are easy to test, easy to ship, and can be $50, and nobody's going to price that more than $6, $7 at a thrift store. So those are the things that I've got to sell today. And I have a half an hour. I don't know if I can get half an hour before the mail should be here. So let's see if I can get them shipped real quick. So when I'm not yapping away, I can get things done pretty quickly. Egg cooker, hat, VHS, shirt, seek and say. The mailman ended up not showing up until 4 o'clock. So I didn't need to rush, but it didn't hurt anything. Okay, so I don't know how much of a feel you guys have for where we're at in the storeroom when I'm making videos. That is Gizmo, and so there wasn't a shelf there before. Now there is. And then this Mario Kart thing was over here, and there was a shelf across there, but now I think I'm going to go rows this way, and I'm starting to assemble more of these shelves. That's what I'm trying to do today. Somebody asked me to let them know how and if I get to 30 listings a day. That's not going to happen today because I'm putting some shelves together. I'm trying to reorganize. Just kind of trying to vlog and keep you guys updated. It's wrong. I never changed it from daylight savings time or whichever. It never fell back. So it's 8:45. No, that's what that says. It's 7:45. I've been pointing at that clock talking to you guys for 5 or 6 days in 5 or 6 videos saying, oh, this is what time it is. It's not what time it is. Anyway, we're making some progress. Over here, there's a shelf. Let me spin you around in circles. So now we have 2 shelves deep. Like this is a shelf here, the black thing that's empty, but it's kind of just in the walkway until I can get it broken down and stuff. But you got 2 rows of shelves in a walkway that's full of unused shelves there. I think I'm going to put one more here, like coming up against my back. And I probably will put another one here. I think I only have 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what I'm going to do with the last one yet, but we're making headway. Guys, it's 39 degrees outside. It's 8:45. My hands are dirty and I'm sweat. I work for myself. Be out of my house. I'm not supposed to be sweating and breathing and getting hands dirty. This is not. No. Why am I working so hard? Well, I'm working so hard because this isn't actually the easiest job in the world, the way that it gets advertised sometimes. Got this shelf up. I got to put the shelves in it still yet. I got these 2 up. So now it's a little bit cramped because I don't have the old shelves taken down. But we're making headway. And I'm breathing heavy. So as I suspected, I have 6 of these. 5 are up. Only 2 are filled. Tomorrow's another day, but tomorrow's another Christmas party too. So we'll see what happens about getting a video for the next day. Yeah. Here, I don't normally do what solds in this part of the video, but because it's New Year's Eve, I thought this was kind of weird. New Year's Eve noisemakers, vintage tin toy 60s Japanese ones that I paid the same thrift store. I paid 10 cents a piece for these things, which seemed odd. Didn't sell for very much. I thought they would go. There was a handful of stuff in that lot, and I paid 10 cents for like each thing, and there was a bunch of different stuff in that lot. I thought these would sell. They did, I suppose, but it took forever. But I thought it was weird that at like 7:30 on New Year's Eve, I'm like, I hope somebody doesn't think they ordered them and they're gonna have them for New Year's Eve. That'd be weird. Like perhaps they partied a little early. Anyhow, I'm gonna put these shelves on this shelving unit, and then I'm gonna call it a night. I guess that's the video you get for today. Is a handful of what solds and me sweating and breathing hard. I didn't tell the story on the hat. Joe said something about the hat, and I started to tell the story about the hat, and then I got distracted. This is the uniform hat that the guy wears in TMNT, the 1990 movie.
Pizza dude's got 30 seconds. Give me that. Wise man say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
This is the hat, and I like it. Somebody on Instagram had a pile of stuff that they found at the thrift store, and I was like, or at a flea market, it doesn't matter. Somebody on Instagram posted a bunch of stuff, and I was like, I need that hat. And it is the same as the one that the dude wears on Turtles. So I'm nerdy enough to have recognized it immediately and wanted it, and I paid like $35 for it. And I wear it all the time, and people think that I just work at Domino's, which is fine, but I mean, and reasonable for them to assume. But I wear it because to me, it's a TMNT cosplay. All right, you've had enough of me. I've had enough of making this video. I'm going to go in, spend some time with the fam on New Year's Eve at 9 o'clock at night. And I'll see you next week sometime. I'm not going to make a video tomorrow. There won't be a Monday upload. This will be Sunday. And I'll really get after it and have some content and have some sales for the new year. Happy New Year, everybody. See you on the next one.